Okay, there it is. Boom. Hello, Fair Winds travelers. Whoop. Whoopsie doodle. There we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, pop that out. Hello. Oh god. There we go. Then. There we go. Okay. Beautiful, yeah. I'm just putting everything back together after I broke it. Fair Winds travelers, welcome back to Fiesta Online, man. Let's see. Oh, I need to share it with friends. Back with Fiesta Online. Okay, we'll be doing stuff here in just a second. Give me 2 seconds. Sharing everything around. I'm late. I'm late from a very important date. Okay. Whoop. Well, that's right. I just made it to 96. Oh, yeah. The heck? Let's see here. I'm gonna use. We were gonna have some fun today. So I'm still totally out of it. Like I was like fucking. I came home and passed the fuck out. Not gonna lie. My old ass needs my midday nap, or else things don't go good for me. And I haven't gotten that in a long time. Okay, let's see here. I think that's all I need. Let's start turning some stuff in, shall we? Let's see. Rewarding thing. Little Mimic. Oh, that's right. The Little Mimic quests. Rhinos hide. Oh, we're not doing any more stupid vines. No, no, no. Came in junior hides. Okay. I've busted my power through the roof. Oops. First thing we're gonna go do is hang out. I want to go do Tears Swamp Dawn thing. Swampy Donnie Swamp. Tears of fucking Swamp Dawn. heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Oh yeah, 20 of these guys, 20 of their hides. Then I need a necklace from them and 20 kills. Bone. Give me the juicy bone. Oh, 40 dungeon caves. Oh my god. But my goal for that character? Probably like, yeah, probably like 100 is where I leave characters usually. This is where I usually leave characters usually, blah. I wasn't really sure how, I'm not really sure who this person is or what they're asking. Is usually where I leave characters usually. I hate that so much. I wish I could edit that. I'm like so tired. My brain is barely functioning right now. Let's see. nice. This is gonna make it a lot easier to get through this level. Dudes can barely touch me now. There's a lot of defense for right now. Would it not drop all the hides I need? Maybe? Oh, there they are. Okay. Works for me. What is this, the repeat? Yep. Nope, we're not doing that one. No thanks. Okay. I need some more caimans, man. Where's the little ones? More little ones. I want to beat up the children. I almost said smash the children, but that don't sound right. So we're gonna go with beat up because that is more straightforward and understood. I want to beat up the juniors. Beat them up. The children, they yearn for the hammer. Did it drop the necklace? I have no idea if I picked the necklace up yet. I have no idea if I picked the necklace up. None. None whatsoever. There's some more of the small ones. There we go. Oh, that works perfect. Wait a minute. It has me beating up juniors, right? Okay, didn't I just complete a... Oh, maybe it was this one. I see. Oh, 40 of these dudes. You know, this is, what is this person on? I'm sorry, but I just like, I've been watching these chats go on down here, and I'm just like, what is wrong with this fucking person? Being so fucking weird. Like, what is? I can't hold it inside anymore. I've just been watching it. Like, what the fuck, bro? Who cares? Ah! Drive me fucking nuts. Okay, 23, 40, then a bunch of the Rhinos Lords. Then we can make our way towards the big ones. The big one. Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. I'm gonna just start walking up to people and start saying that shit as like conversation piece. I'm just gonna like kind of sidle up next to folks and just lean over and start going. Heard they were forming the Dawn Guard. And see what people were saying to that shit. I'm gonna start doing that, I swear to God. What the fuck? If I was I don't know who this person is, Wiz Ace, but I'd be like, bro, swear to God, this person makes me nervous. I'm not even the person. Thank God I'm not. But I'd like, if I was the person they were talking to, I'd be getting nervous. And that person was just ready to do that. Nope, you're wrong. I'm this. God. Ugh. Fiesta Online. Oh, I hope this Kingdom Quest pops out this time. It looks like it actually might. That's exciting. Okay. Looks like Rhinos Lords from here out. Signs of offering. Take that one in. Oh, I think that was the staff quest. She needs the staff drop from the big giant Cayman dude. Big old Cayman dude. Oh yeah, we'll definitely be able to take this dude. Be able to take this dude, no problem. 96 and a half already, by the way. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Okay. Oh, and that looks good. Might not actually have to wait the entire half an hour for this kingdom quest to pop off. How about that? How about them apples? How about them ooples and them oranges? Orangies. You say potato, I say potato, but if you say orangies, I guess I'll throttle you. I'll throttle you like a fucking motorcycle. you say potato, I say potato, but if you say oranges, I'll drown your children. Oh shit. Oh my god, are you kidding? I got the Adrian staff drop on the first fucking kill. That's kind of crazy. Let's see, we need protection. Protectione. Motherfucker. 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 Motherfuck, motherfuck, fuck, motherfuck, 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 fuck, motherfuck, 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 fuck, fuck, motherfuck, fuck, motherfuck, motherfuck, motherfuck. Ooh, new card for me. Hello. Hello card. You're for me. When can you, the ad man, brother? I don't have the heart to tell this guy that the 15 gold that he offered up for or whatever he said. I think he had 15 or 25 gold or something like that. What is it? I only have 15 gold. I don't have the heart to tell this guy that his 15 gold is going to buy him about 10 minutes of power leveling. Not sure what he's looking to get out of 15 gold, but someone needs to tell him so we can calm the fuck down. Well, that's a lot of enemies. Or here's an idea. I just had an idea. Why don't we just kick people from the guild when they want a power level? Just kick out, do your power leveling, then come back. I don't really understand. Because the problem with power leveling is the excess drain on resources. When you level someone, for example, they blow through levels and then they're sucking up tons of resources from the like gold rewards or whatever is being rewarded in the through your academy and stuff like that. So it could be a massive drain on fucking the academy resources, and then somebody could just leave the guild. So, like, I understand why there's no power leveling, but there's some very easy rules to get around this. Oh, we don't want to do repeats. No, sir. No repeats. What do we need? One more big old Cayman dude. Oh, that's it. We just needed the hide. Oh, we're done. Boom. Oh, no repeats. that doesn't seem like an answer that makes sense towards to what I just said, but what academy no, then it's the player choice after that. What do you mean? What does that even mean, bro? Yeah, I think again, I'm just dealing with people whose English is not their first language. They don't really have they either don't have a full comprehension of what I'm saying or what they're saying. Because I'm just reading this over. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. And it's like, I don't know how to respond to something that I'm like, as an English native speaker, don't fucking understand what you're trying to say. The little ones first, please. I hate how the big one has such a ridiculously big hitbox. You can't fucking click on it at all right now. You just have to tab through the enemies or hope you get lucky. Hope you're tabbing onto the right one. Oh, that's it. Oh, man. As my last thing, it drops a topaz ring in the stars. Jesus. Ooh, the lords hate me today. But at least I did get 1 blues out of that, so that's something. Only scout blues, but still. Kind of trash. Ah, well. Those will be worth 15 gold to the right person, you know what I mean? Okay. I guess I'm just gonna kind of wait. I kind of just want to wait 5 minutes to see where that kingdom quest happens. I don't really want to run and track down a quest. Probably do werebores. I gotta finish up that werebore quest. And then I need 10 mushroom high qualities and 20 meat normal quality. Kind of funny that you drop all this meat in this level, but it's not the meat that you need. "23. Everybody out there, join the MB. Come on." Yeah, sorry about starting late today. It's my girlfriend's birthday, so we were doing stuff at her brother's house for a while, and then when I came home, I fucking passed out. Honestly, I came home, I was so goddamn tired. I wanted to keep sleeping too. When I woke up and turned the computer, I actually turned my computer on and everything at it was probably 4:30, and then went and sat down while the computer was turning on and fell back asleep because I was just so damn tired. Oh, finally. Look at that. Actually, how much longer do I have? 3:17. Okay. I'll just keep going with that as long as I can. Who's this guy? This guy chilling in the background with 20,000 fucking hell. He's doing nothing. Fuck that guy. That's it. Oh, whoops. In fact, where is half of the people? This is only like... Let's see, how many people made it in? Oh, there's only 22 left. I see. Yeah, see, that's how I'm almost certain that fucking guy's some kind of a scammer, because it's like, I never told him I couldn't gift, because I fucking absolutely can gift, motherfucker, but... I don't know you.
I don't know you. That's my purse.
Okay, I'll just let them finish her off. Okay, there. Sorry, I'm trying to do something at the same time. So my damn vape. What the hell is going on? Oh, you know what? Didn't I see the other day that I'm out of tears or something? Isn't that what it was out of? Let's see. Oh, yeah, that is. Guess I'll wait till they're good and ready. Oh, God. Let's see here. Gotta have to do this fast. Let's see. So, what do you mean nothing fucking from the search? I'm about to fucking warp out because nobody can get a... Can't get a revive from nobody. Yep, well, easy come, easy go, eh? I swear to God, I'm so tired of playing Fiesta online. I'm so sick of this shit, not gonna lie. Maybe, you know what, I think when I get to 100 with Pickle, it might be time to put Fiesta aside for a while. Kind of getting sick of all the glitches, getting sick of the... the community's been driving me nuts lately, with shit like that, for example. See. Yeah, you know what, fuck it. I'll just sell it. I don't care. I'm not gonna try to fucking hold on to it. I'm gonna try to figure anything out for it. Don't need it, trash. Because, yeah, I'm so fucking sick of doing these reps and doing this shit. And actually, speaking of reps, I need to hop over to Jagged real quick. I've got to do his daily. Almost forgot. Almost forgot. Oh, yeah. Better connect. It's so lucky it connected just now. Oh shit. I muted myself a minute ago because there was a fucking car alarm going off and I forgot to unmute myself. Shit. You didn't miss much. All I said was like, I think all I said was, okay, I got 20 of these guys to kill now. Oh hey, I missed a hide. Whoopsie. How did I do that? Oh my god, I do not have patience for the fucking kids outside and their noises today. Oh, 20 Cayman's hide. Okay, now it's the other ones. Actual Cayman, not the juniors. Okay, let's go get them. Oh boy, go get her. Oh yeah, it's very chill. I was just saying about how earlier it was pissing me off, but yeah, it's I just keep coming back to it. It's super chill, and you really don't have to like do grinds and like dungeon raids and like worry about partying with people and all that stuff. You can't just like do the, you know, the solo grinds. I just tried an MB a little bit ago and like totally got wiped because it was just absolutely, there was no cohesion between all the players, and yeah, it was rough. So some days are better than others, of course, but that's MMOs for you. Yeah, I was just bitching, and I sit here and I was like, oh, I'm getting pickled to 100, and then I'm fucking taking a break because it's just blah, blah. We'll see how that goes. It's hard for me to walk away from Fiesta. I was just thinking how badly what I actually need to do is take some of these random characters and get them into MB bracket levels, and so I can do like MB killer and just fucking carry MB. Boom. Actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea. If I, man, if it's so difficult to like have like MMOs in your life, you know what I mean? Because I was just thinking, I was like, you know, I sure would. That's not a bad idea. I was like, oh, maybe I'll replace it with go back to Star Wars Galaxies for a while and stuff like that. But it's hard to miss games like Fiesta Online, especially since they have their wonderful attendance system and whatnot. 25, because it's like any day that I miss sucks. And then of course with the way that they do it, if you miss one day out of the week, then you don't get the weekly box. So like this day, the 1st, I missed playing. I started this character on the 2nd, And then, so I missed the first weekly buy, and like that kind of stuff that makes, you know, the FOMO, that's basically what it is, just FOMO playing on your brain. But it works on me, unfortunately. But yeah, that's the thing about it. That's kind of the thing about this game, especially in its current year. In current year, this game is kind of you can play it solo, you can play it with people, you can play it against people, you could, you know, there's a lot of different ways to play Fiesta Online these days. It works pretty well for as sort of a casual alternative to something more grindy, say like World of Warcraft or RuneScape. But still has its complexity and grind to it, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a good MO. I'll just throw some, especially just throw some music on and kill some time. I always say that there's, I mean, in current year, there are fucking way better options to play for as far as MMOs go, but sometimes people want to take a step backwards, you know what I mean? Now, I think we're experiencing that, especially, again, in current year, more than ever before. We're experiencing this fucking, like, existential, almost need to take a step backwards from things. You hear it a lot, how millennials are, like, using, or not millennials, but the new generation, whatever the fuck that is, Gen Alpha or whatever the hell, is using, they're, like, using flip phones and stuff like that because they're just... They're tech drained. They're so fucking drained of new tech. You like this thing? This ad, video, thing. It's just, I mean, it's a constant barrage of just shit. So I can understand people being just sick of it. And I think it's stuff like old games and whatnot provide this nostalgic almost window. It's almost like an escape valve, like you're a high pressure tank and you have one of those nozzles that you kind of rotate a little to let the pressure off, because if you just take a cap off, the fucking thing will blow, you know what I mean? You gotta let the pressure out slowly. That's kind of what this is like. The like need for just like nostalgia and like getting away from like our modern times that are like better than ever, but also like harder and sharper than ever, if that makes sense. Actually, Xbox, speaking of stuff like that, Xbox, you know, they're in the middle of their whole rebrand right now. They just announced like a new logo and all this shit, and like fucking doubling down on, quote unquote, doubling down on gaming and all that stuff. And one of the biggest things people were happy about was their new logo, because it's like not just a black and white logo. It's like someone put effort into it, you know what I mean? It's not just minimalistic fucking futuristic bullshit. It's like actually got some soul now. And people are just, I think people are, you know, I say this a lot about my videos too. I think that's kind of why my channel started resonating with people the way it did, because like I just kind of gave up on doing the bullshit. I gave up on doing like fucking big bright thumbnails and a big dumb guy title and all that stuff. Now it's just the name of the game, the number of the episode, and that's it. And I think that resonates with at least some people more than fucking big dumb guy does big dumb thing. Wow. Like, I think people are just sick of that, you know what I mean? Dumb guy faces and YouTube thumbnails, and those kinds of things. I think people are just sick of that shit. You know, honestly, the saddest thing too is that I can't actually listen to the genuine Fiesta online music. Folks like Mike in the comments have never experienced just the actual Fiesta online music because they keep getting random fucking stupid copyrights over it. '90s, early 2000s was peak culture. I mean, I think a lot of people are starting to feel that way too, honestly. Like, we yearn for our video stores and our, like, fun Papa John's with the red textured cups, you know what I mean? Like, we yearn for that shit. Oh, I am. I usually dual stream on Twitch and stuff like that, but that's sort of the problem, is that this one, the one that goes to YouTube will end up with, like, I don't even think they're real copyrights. Who knows? They're probably fake. You know how it is. It's like random companies or random people will start fake LLCs and then claim. You never really know what's real and what's fake unless you get a copyright claim from UMG. You can be pretty sure that that's a real one. And those are real people, and they're not gonna let their shit go. I just got when I did yesterday's episode of this, the last like 20 minutes or 30 minutes or so was me playing Shadows of the Empire, and I got a couple strikes from UMG because of the Star Wars music featured in that, so that was fun, but there's really nothing I could do about it. I didn't want to mute the sound, so I just left it. I said, fuck it, I'll leave this one up. You can have my money, my non-existent money, since I make nothing from YouTube. You can have the nothing. I don't care, I guess. I'd rather be able to have people watch that and, like, end up seeing me play that at the end of a Fiesta Online. Oh, I love doing that. Throwing random games at the end of something else that I'm playing and be like, haha, surprise. Here's a present inside of a present. But yeah, it's just like, so yeah, it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I understand why they do it, but it'd be nice if there was like a better detection system for that kind of stuff. Like, detect people that are just playing a game or whatever. Oh, this music is part of a game. We can copyright this whole game and video because of music that we put in the game. That would be stupid. But no, money, right? Actually, fun fact, even funner fact, all of the audio on the game is broken right now. Typically, while I'm playing this, you can hear like the smacks from the crits and stuff like that, and clicks. Like me clicking on something would make a click sound, but you can't, because Fiesta has this fun bug where, say you launch Fiesta, and then maybe you leave your game AFK for 10 minutes while you go take a poo-poo, and you come back and your computer's asleep. Black screen, you know what I mean? When you shake your mouse, wake your computer up, none of the music on Fiesta will work anymore. None of it. None of it. Not the actual music, not the fucking sound effects, not nothing. So, and that's what happened earlier. I fired up the game and then nearly fell asleep again. Well, I actually did fall asleep again, technically. And then so when I woke up, I completely forgot to restart the entire game. So it has music again, actual sound. So it doesn't even have the sound effects of smacking things. Because I was just gonna play I was gonna like pause this music real quick. Where is it? This music. I was gonna pause this music real quick and then just turn the music on and play it for a second because it'll be fine. But and then I was like, oh yeah, the music isn't working at all because there's no sound effects at all because the game's fucking borked right now. Oh, what was that? Wait a minute. Another order. Wondrous metal. Burning cave, yep. Nope. Give that up. Sorry. Let's see. Rockstone's burning fragment. Just gonna get rid of it. I'm never gonna get it done. Caimans. I still gotta just keep beating up Caimans, huh? Yep. 26. Actually, just made me remember I hate this song. I fucking hate this song. Let's find something better to watch, shall we? Or listen to. There's gotta be something more interesting out here. History. Check my history. Most of the things I listened to yesterday, like, I don't think anything got copyrighted except for that Star Wars stuff, so let's find something fun to listen to. Hello. 619, yes. Yeah, there's like, yeah, YouTube always has a delay on it. I don't know what it is. YouTube just always has a delay on it. It's a YouTube thing. It's not a Twitch thing. I don't really know why. Because it's the same. It's literally a multi-stream from the same source with all the same settings and etc. Yeah, I've gone over this with a few different people, actually. It's kind of weird. It doesn't really make any sense. Oh, I think I'm done with these guys. Wait. Yeah, who out there is... I wonder if anyone out there's played Scarlet Nexus. That's a super underrated game. Play a lot of music from this, or at least a few tracks from it that I keep playing over and over. Really good game. Okay, 8 more of these dudes. This is gonna be killing stuff all night. Let's see. I don't even know what I got. I got so many quests. I guess we'll go back to Werebores after this. I started quite late, so I'm gonna run it late. Oh no, dungeon came-in things now. Okay. Junior hides and the big dude. Okay. Oh wait, I need werewolves, not pink pigs. Nice. Okay. Let's see. So now I'm just gonna beat up werewolves. Finish beating up these dudes. These boars, dude. So I got a whole bunch. Oh yeah. 74, is it? Yes. 73. This shouldn't be too bad. At least I got the hide drop from them already. And then I can go pick up, actually, I'll go pick up the mushrooms, and that'll be a nice little break from killing things, at least. Over and over and over and over again. Fiesta's a pretty straightforward game. It's either go kill something or go fucking pick a damn herb somewhere. It's pretty much your quests. hearing a phone ring right now. Like, I'm making a phone call. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, someone's on their fucking aux. Someone's got the aux cable hooked up while they're like making a phone call. I was like, what the fuck? Am I going crazy right now? No, it's just someone with their being a fucking absolute mongoloid. What is this weird shit? That was the weirdest sensation, hearing a phone ring, as if you're calling someone, but there's no phone anywhere near your head. So, goddamn. $54, 200, getting there. 95. At least I'm beating the hell out of things. It's still 2 hours on it. I really should try to use the cards and everything that I popped today. Get the most use out of it, so it's running it late and we're just gonna hang out. Boom. Where wars. Man, this damn quest every time. That's the thing too, is what I was talking about earlier about maybe taking a break from Fiesta. I honestly can't wait to get Pickle out of the way and just move on to like Jagged at least. At the very least, I'm gonna be doing Jagged from now on, just for quite a while. I just want to move away from the same old reps and the same old quests and the same old shit I've seen for... I mean, what have I done? 5 or 6 characters now through, like, grinded them up to 100 all the way through and done all this on camera, and it's like, the rep is just... The repetition of the reps is getting fucking mind-numbingly just, It's just too much. I need to see me some new lands. And I'm sure the people like are sick of seeing it's just the same ground with a different person. I gotta, you know, figure something out. Figure something else out. So that'll be coming soon. As soon as we get her to 100. Very close. If I can get in a couple good days with an MB and stuff, then we'll be done with her, basically. The sooner I get excellent MBs done, quickly, and then that'll boost her all the way. I can do them all the way through 100 plus, and so she'll be, just gotta get into them, that's the problem. I think the next one comes at 17. Maybe we'll be able to get into that one and not effing die. Oh, what happens at 100? I just usually get that. That's usually about what I, so particularly for each character, that's when they kind of split off into their specialization. But the game starts to get pretty grind. It's already pretty grindy at this point, but 100 beyond, the game just kind of starts diluting the grind. It starts getting harder and harder and harder and more grindy, more grindy. It's more, you're just doing more, and it's a good place to kind of take a break, especially when I've done like when you're 20 episodes deep into a character. It's a great time to take a break and move on to something either newer or more interesting or whatever. So, but at hundreds, characters get their specialization. So you either choose to become a guardian for a cleric, particularly. You choose to become a guardian, which is a heal-based cleric, or you can be the HK, the Holy Knight, which is a buff-based cleric. And your skills, you start gaining skills, or can purchase skills accordingly for those kinds of, like they're like better buffs. So like all these buffs will get way better, as opposed to getting more heals, more levels in heals. You'll get more levels in buffs. So kind of depends on which one you want. Most people usually go HK. They're largely more useful, and the HK's buff or heals by themselves is usually pretty fine. But what most people go for is the big buffs from HK. Cap buffs is what they call them, of course, because you're going for the, if you're even that far. See, it really only matters, being an HK specifically really only matters once you get to a point where buffs are higher than an NPC's buff, for example. So like you can walk up to an NPC and he'll give you this particular, it's called Endure, and it's a cleric buff. And I have this one already, but even at 96, I can't cast my own Endure on myself because the NPC buff is a higher level buff than mine. And I can't overcast with, if it's got a higher level, you can't replace it with a lower level. Or it won't let you, I should say, unless I could delete that buff and just delete it off me and then cast it. But so it's really only useful to the buffs to like, I don't even know what it is. It's got to be like 130 something plus. It's got to be, because I'm pretty sure the cleric buffs are either 1 or 2 levels below a current cap buff. So it's really like, you really like, the only real use for quote unquote an HK is to be the highest and the capped and the fucking best buffs, as long as they're better than an NPC buff, for example. But, and then the Guardian, of course, is just good for, those are big heals. Big healing at a low level. Thousands of HP per heal, per cast. Especially when you get into ones like this one that does the big, this is your kind of big, massive mega heal. That didn't do a lot, but that's because I wasn't very damaged, but. So, and those ranks go up when you're into hundreds for them. Oh, and also the weapon. Every class has their own like weapon sets. So for example, clerics use hammers and maces. And the hammer, so basically either one can be used up to level 100. But once you get beyond 100, let me see if I don't think I have any examples in here, but once you get beyond 100, literally 100 plus, is everything becomes your specialization locked. So HKs use maces, and Guardians use hammers, and that's how it kind of balances out their individual. So like a Guardian buffs really well, but they don't do as much damage. Guardians or HKs buff really well, but they don't heal as good, and they don't have as much damage. But the Guardian has way high damage, way high healing, but doesn't have very good buffs. And the same with, like, so my last, I believe the last character, I can't remember who I played last. It was either Criff Slimo or Robin. One is a trickster, one is a archer, sharpshooter, whatever you want to, ranger, whatever you want to call them. And their specializations is the dude with bows uses either a longbow or a crossbow, and that depends on your specialization. And then tricksters use either claws or dual swords, dual short swords. Oh, am I done with werewolves? Oh, shit, I wonder how long I was killing them for. Let's see. How long was I killing them for? Several kills? I didn't even realize that I was done with them. I'm just going through the motions at this point. Okay. Let's see. What is next? Oh, that's right. We need to go get some mushrooms and some meat. So we'll start by going to Aruga. Yep, because of the clerics in this particular character, yeah. And then everybody has their own specializations at 100, but I like to, depending on, like, who I'm playing as and how long I'm, like, most of these people I start at, like, very low levels, level 1 or something. I'll start off from super low, and then, so by the time I'm level 20, I'm like, or, I mean, level 100, I'm like 20 plus episodes in, and so it just, it's like a great time to take a break from that character. Pick up something new. And now I've pretty much run through all the classes. So it's time to get on to something to better, to new lands, to new places that even I've never seen. I've never been, my highest character is like 130 something, 131 technically. And I've never seen anything beyond that. Okay. Didn't I turn that in? Oh, what does he do? Like, not take it out of my inventory or something? That's kind of weird. Yeah, that's something they just don't take out of your inventory correctly. So we can get rid of that. Oh, that's right. I need to take these dark eyes. I was going to try to start that quest and see what happened with it. Oh, so hello, Bruja. I just saw you. I'll always remember that particular character, the combination, now. Oh, and I can sell this junk, that's right. Sell. Selly Welly. And when I'm, and kind of the usual, like, thought process, at least for me, is when I'm a lower level, so, like, below 100, there's no reason for a character below 100 to not use their best damage item. So, like, unless you seriously just don't have a hammer that's better than whatever mace you're using, just use a hammer. There's no sense in me using a mace. I'm literally just I'm capping or gimping my own damage output for no reason, and your class doesn't even call for it yet. Your skills don't matter until 100. I mean, unless you're wanting to see, so like, where is it? Let's see, there are mace specific skills. So like right here, this is a bleed. Deal a powerful mace attack on target soul. It's just another attack. It's another attack. That's not even as good as the trip at the same level. Like, trip at the same level does almost 1,000 more damage. So, or it does actually do 1,000 more damage, just right off the bat. So you might as well use that. Of course, if you... So like me, I'm going to have to go back and buy all of my mace skills at a certain point. Once I get to 100, I'll have to go back and learn all of the mace stuff. But getting to 100 faster and easier is worth it, at least in my opinion. Let's see, you have some buffs, maybe dispels. Hello, rock and roll. How's it going? And you have cleanse. Yes. So there's like a skill. It's called Cure, and that cancels all poison and illness effects. Mages have a dispel, which cancels curses and something else. It's curses and something else. But yeah, basically. Let's see here. Oh, did I even buy? I did not buy this, so I have yet to get this skill at all. You get this, 85. Oh yeah, that's why it's been a while since I've been over here. So, awaken. Awaken, awaken. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my god, I wonder if I could play Death Clock music. That's probably copyrighted. That would be so awesome. For like 15 seconds. You can increase that too, make it even longer. Then your regular healing. Yeah, so you got a lot of different healing skills to mess with as a cleric. Let's see. It's like, damn, it's too bad I can't play more than 3 seconds of anything. You know, I could probably get away with playing anything if I put a filter on it. Just put a filter and pitch shift. I could play anything if I pitch shifted it up or down. Come. Oh no. There we go. Come. So, where are we at? And what to do? That's right, I gotta head back to use medium chain armor. Let's see. So something like that. I would honestly say that. So, like, paladins themselves have like pretty good survivability. I don't even have any points in my decks right now. Defense. So of course I am using. Let's see. I've got this increases your damage and defense by 50% for 4 hours. I'm using one of those right now. So take that. That's a minus 50% right there. But also using blues plus 9s. The classifications aren't really so much like a. Actually, you know, it might be better for me to do this. Boom. Classifications aren't so much like a light, heavy armor kind of thing. This is what this armor looks like on a female, and it looks more or less the same on a male, minus like the skirt and stuff like that. Like you'd have more of a actual whatever the mid drift of your armor is, but this is more or less what it looks like on a male and a female. And I mean that. Depending on what you classify that, I'd almost say that looks like heavy armor to me, especially with them pauldrons and them bracers. But the pauldrons and bracers, blah blah. But that's a pretty heavy looking skirt. But there's also things like these are definitely like leather, you know, not all the way steel or anything or any kind of metal all the way through. So I don't know. This game thankfully doesn't really go on classifications such as that. It's just kind of what you can and can't wear. It's all just class based. There we go. That's the overlay system. Yeah, and I don't even have like a decent shield. My shield's only 90. I haven't even upgraded that yet. So that's a bunch of defense that I'm missing right there. I've always said that like cleric is like, you know, they don't have any AoEs. So it takes forever to hit things. And because all you can do is smack one thing at a time. But the inverse of that is that they're like one of the most survivable characters because they have a million different heals. And they have, like, a pretty decent damage output. They just don't have any AoEs, unfortunately. But yeah, see, that's what I thought, too. I think that's a pretty heavy-looking armor, but... Let's see, oh, that's right, I need to get a quest from that guy. Skill Master... in Aruga, correct? Cyburn. Oh. That doesn't seem to actually work, though. Take it to Skillmaster Cyburn. Yeah, so this one's just like broken. Or I'm over leveled for it or something. Because it will not trigger now. Get rid of that. I have these event shards too that I should probably either... I don't think I can spend anything with 37 of them, so I'm pretty sure the lowest thing is 40, but I guess I could go check. Oh, I came here for meat. That's right. I need to go buy meat. How much meat do I need? Let's see. 20 normal meat. Nope, this guy. 20 normal meat. Okay. Now I gotta go find some, what was that? High quality mushrooms? Probably here, actually. Maybe? Oh, this is another song I hate. Because it just fucking goes on forever like this. Don't want to skip that, that's a good song. Come on, YouTube. Quit being a shitfuck. There we go. Oh yeah, high quality. Ain't even gonna have to go anywhere else. Easy peasy. Whoa. That almost gave me a stroke trying to read all that. Oh, it's mushroom highest quality. Damn it. Of course it would give me highest quality, and all I need is high quality. Oh, toadstool. That's not what I need. There we go. There's another quest. Oh no, raid 2. Oh, fuck. I'm not doing that. No, we're not doing that. Sorry. Not happening. Dungeon Cayman hides. Juniors and regulars. Looks like the best thing next. Oh yeah, that was worth doing. Look at that. Just gave you a 20% charm. Easy peasy. So let's head over. Actually, I should be using this stuff too. This shit level 1 stuff. Even more power. Ho 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 ho. Aberstall. I'll head over to Aberstall Ruins. Let's see. Because it'll be quicker to get to Tears Marsh this way. Not living character with another character. Not today. Everybody is either busy or offline or just doing other things. All of my characters, unfortunately, are they're all on one account, so I can't do any fun, like, alting or anything like that. I also usually try to avoid, well, I should say I always avoid that. I've never alted before, but I usually wouldn't on a stream just for the simple fact I don't want to get in trouble. Because that shit, they'll ban you for that shit, unfortunately. And there's no better way to prove that I'm alting myself than stream it. So, but yeah, usually I do be running with other people, but let's see, I think everybody's either asleep or, yeah, nobody's on right now, looks like. I honestly, like, it's hard to explain. I'm such a loner. I really don't mind. Most of the time I like being alone, honestly. I'm such a fucking loner. It's sort of a challenge, too. It's sort of my own challenge. You know, people see me bashing things as a cleric by myself, and they're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, yup. So, I don't know. It's both an ego stroke and a social appeasement at the same time. Oh yeah, alting is actually it's a straight up bannable offense, because they usually, like, you have to have proof though. They have to be able to prove that you are fucking alting. So, like, if I was playing 2 accounts and clearly controlling 2 accounts on stream, which would be kind of hard to hide, then like, they have video evidence of me alting. But, like, if someone just says this guy's alting, they don't have any way to prove that, you know what I mean? You have to have a fucking, either a chat logs, like a fucking screenshot of the chat that says I did this or that or whatever. And Fiesta, I mean, the GMs and shit are really strict about pretty much anything they even care to take care of. So if you ever have an issue, you better make sure you have a whole goddamn screenshot of your whole screen. You need to take a screenshot of your whole screen. Don't just screenshot the chat or whatever, because they won't accept that shit. I mean, they might take it if you fight hard enough or have like good enough evidence of it, or if something's a big enough deal, they might take that. But you need like your whole chat log. They're very adamant about that, or the entire screen, not just your chat log or anything. They want their whole goddamn screen, or else they just don't give a fuck half the time. And it's like, so yeah, but yeah, it's a bannable offense. Unfortunately, which is dumb. It's pretty dumb. It's kind of like how it reminds me of so like you can get banned in game for like buying gold from people for money. If I were to pay you $5 for 50 gold or something like that, or 5 gems or whatever, I don't know the conversion rates, and I don't really care because I've never done anything like that. But if I were to pay you $5 and you gave me 50 gems or 50 gold or whatever, what the hell ever, if some could, I'd pay you $5 for 50 gems. Let's do it. We can talk about that anyway. If you like doing that is a bannable offense, but it's perfectly acceptable and a literal mechanic of the game to spend your money on slime coins and then buy tradable items and then sell those items to people in game for the coin, you know. So as long as you do all 5 of these steps, you won't get in trouble, but if you just do one step, you will get in lots of trouble. and probably lose your fucking account. That's basically how that goes. Oh yeah, people they do it all. Well, and a lot of people aren't actually aware that like actual alting is a bannable offense. You're running 2 clients. Well, I mean, think about it too, because like you can't fire up 2 clients and log into 2 different characters, can you? Like try to like fire up another client and log into another one of your characters right now and see what happens. You know what I mean? And that's it's all the proof anybody really needs. But it is in the thing that like fucking alting and all that is a bannable offense. And it's funny because I've been in the Fiesta Discord before, the literal official Fiesta Discord, and watched other players recommend to other players in the Fiesta Discord, in just general chat, to alt and stuff like that. And the GMs just didn't say a word about it. No, nobody said a fucking word about it. I wish I should have fucking recorded that goddamn interaction. I swear it was like happening on stream or something one day, but anyway, and I need to, because they just, I mean, they more or less don't care. They don't really care unless there's like you have to be reported for it, and then they have to have all this proof. They have to have actionable like evidence and proof, and like, because otherwise they just didn't. I don't think they really care. I don't think anybody really cares. You know what I mean? And yeah, a lot of people do alt. A lot of people alt, and it's very, very common in this game, and I don't really see a problem with it, honestly. But especially with the way some people act, it's kind of difficult to get groups and stuff together sometimes with the way some people are. And I mean, me, I don't want to share. You know, no offense to anyone, but I don't want to share my fucking loot. I hate having to do goddamn like argue about the loot, or we're gonna roll for the loot. Who needs this? Who wants that? And, okay, who's got their thing in the Discord first, or what the fuck ever. You know, I hate doing all that. It just seems like a bunch of nonsense. So just being able to create multiple characters and run them all together is like such a, it makes sense. It seems like such a non-issue to me. Just to make things, if you know, you can't hire NPCs in game. You got no party members and shit like that. There's no party system. So how are people supposed to like play the fucking game when they can't find people to join with? Well, if you can't alt, then what are you supposed to do? Just suffer? So I definitely understand it from both the angles. You know what I mean? There we go. Now what do they want from us? This is probably a repeat. Yep, it's a repeat. We ain't doing that. No. We don't do repeats around here. Not shitty repeats, at least. Sometimes you gotta do reps, but we don't do shitty repeats. Oh, you know what? Since I'm here, let's go look for a boss, though. But yeah, it's like a lot of things in this game, they have to have like real hardcore proof of you doing. That's why the scammers still exist. That's why there's so many, like you keep hearing about. Some people who play Fiesta enough will know what I'm talking about when I say you hear the name Capitalist a lot. Capitalist and his alts, you can't really ban them. Because a lot of the times there's not like enough proof. There's not a full fucking screenshot of something that he's done, or there's nothing that like in the chat logs. There's nothing that says that he just stole all your shit and walked away. You know what I mean? It's his word against another guy's word, unfortunately. Regardless of how many times that person may or may not have been caught doing that thing, and by other members of the community, just none of it matters. The same thing with the alting and whatnot. It's like people could accuse me of alting all day long, but unless anybody has any fucking proof, you know. And never forget, what is it? The burden of proof is on the accuser. It's not my, if someone ever accuses you of something, I always love this. It's not your burden to prove your innocence. It's their burden to prove your guilt. So, unless you got videos or something of me or some goddamn clip of me and my face saying that I all the time and all this shit, God, that'd be a terrible thing to be clipped out of context, then there's nothing that can be done about that. But that's also why I just don't do it, because I'm just not going to take the chance. I just don't do anything that's like, if I might get banned for it, I'm just not going to bother. Especially now, I've spent so much goddamn money on this game, like, straight the fuck up. Like, if being as honest as I can be, I like, legitimately have probably spent, like, some thousands of dollars on Fiesta online at this point. And, so I'm not gonna do anything, anything ever to jeopardize my account. Ever. You can bet your sweet bippy on that. Oh, someone just went down here. That sucks. Yep. Someone's a grinding. Well, and you could have, and I see people alting all the time. I was thinking about it. It's like you see it constantly, like people with similar names, like 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You see it constantly playing this fucking game, and it's just, or the vendors probably. I mean, I would say probably 60% of the vendors in this game are just the same people doing alt. All those people you see in Aruga and Eldarin. Like 60% of them are probably all the same fucking people. Who are just like insane kind of people who don't do anything but log a bunch of accounts and leave them sit open all fucking day long. And they don't really play the actual character anymore. Or maybe they've played the game to death and all they really do is just still hang out. So they'll set up their vendors somewhere and they just hang out. And that's all they do is just vend all day on 10 different accounts or something like that, basically. And they're just raking in funds just for no real reason other than the reason just to be rich as it possibly can be in a game, just because bragging rights. Because it's something to lord over someone else, essentially. And I mean, also, those people are the same people, and the reason why everything is so expensive. When you walk into the market and you see, a 70 shield, a 70 blue shield going for 5 gem, those are the people why. That's why. because of people alting and their accounts all day, just fucking sitting there vending, making an ungodly amount of money so that they could basically just set the price on something, because 100 gem is nothing to those people. So buying a 140 set for 50 gem, like a 140 perfect set for 50 gem, or 100 gem is just nothing to them. That's no big deal. Who cares? What, you don't have 100 gem? That's nothing to you? Wow, that's kind of weird. Like, and that's how these people act. Like, they just work the market, and then they buy and sell things at really, like, honestly ridiculous prices and jack it up as high as they can, and, you know, try to outsell each other and stuff like that. It's by having the highest prices, not by having the lowest prices, mind you. And yeah, it becomes kind of a vicious cycle. Oh yeah, that's right. This guy is going to take a minute to spawn. So, in the meantime, it looks like it's time to start beating up King Rhinos. Oh no, I got 15 Rhinos Lord kills, so I'll go do that real quick. That's easy. And then I guess we'll go beat up King Rhinos. And yeah, same with, like I was saying earlier, so like buying gold and shit is a bannable offense. You can't just buy gold for people for money. You have to go through Fiesta, because otherwise Fiesta's not making their money. They're not making their money off your purchase. You're cutting them out, and they can't have that. I keep hitting 4, I'm like, why am I not healing? Because it's 5 now. And I'll never remember that now. And 4 is an attack, I need to remember that. I've been doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 for 90 levels now. Well, for 40 levels, or however long I've had Trip for. Oh, whoops. I've casually decided to fight King Rhinos. Well, here we go. I always forget that there's an actual KR over here. This is not a Rhinos Lord, it's a King Rhinos. There's a difference. Doesn't look like this MB's gonna pop off this time. Let's see. Didn't look like any of the same people from the last time so far either. Stand here, finish up the Rhinos Lords, and beat up this dude. There we go. Now just keep doing King Rhinos repeats and stuff. Down here, take care of this dude. Oh, we're getting close. It's 90% already. This should take me, I assume, up to like 92 or 93 at least, hopefully. Let's see. See what we get. Oh ho ho, 94. Bit more than I expected from that. Gigantic Tooth of a Rhinos King. Just wait here for dude to come back, I guess. Actually, fuck mini houses. You know, that's another thing they really need to fix, the mini houses. They've made them completely obsolete, and that's really just, it's unfortunate. You know, and that's really the thing too. I don't know if anybody over at Gamigo like knows how to make money or anything like that, but hey guys, just a tip. If you buffed and boofed your fucking houses again and made them more viable and made them heal a little better and stuff like that, and maybe took some of the dumb restrictions like not being able to do anything while you're in the house, just take that off, just remove that, just get rid of it, just throw it right out the fucking window. I bet you could turn around and charge more money in your shops for your fucking houses, so then you could sell your houses for 2,000 coins instead of 1,000 coins. Because they'd be worth it. But what the fuck do I know? Like I always say, I'm just a guy who plays games on the internet. No, I don't need this guy. We gotta go do actual King Rhinos, wherever the hell that is. Way back at the opening area. So we're heading to go do King Rhinos. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and fight you. See you later, guy. Wait. I was like, this don't look right. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, cool. This guy will drop. Hopefully he'll drop the piece that I need from him too. Then that's at least one quest done. I still need another kill after this one on the stupid little mimic box, but that's one more thing done. And that's fun. Kind of a fun camera angle. All up in your face. The action cam. Do action cam. Alright, King Rhinos time. I'm not gonna wait for that thing to spawn back. It's got like a 5 or 10 minute spawn timer. Fuck that. Fuck all that. Man, it was my girlfriend's birthday and we were at her brother's house and all that stuff today. It was the first time in probably longer than 4 months. I was about to say at least 4 months. It's since before winter, dog. I don't even know when the last time my pasty white skin touched the sun like it did today. But the sun was out, and I was like, man, we get naked. Took my shirt off, not all the way because I'm kind of fat, and then I was like, just basking in the fucking sun for as long as I could. Wait, oh fuck, did I go the wrong way? I did. I fucking did absolutely fucking go the wrong way. Fuck. And, but like now I'm sunburnt. I can feel it on my shoulders. My shoulders burn. My shoulders in the back of my neck burn. Doesn't look like this is gonna happen. Yep. We just canceling. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen. I'm not gonna get stuck in one of those again. Got better things to do. Real reps. Wait a minute. There we go. Oh, buddy. Look at that. We're 97 now. Beautimus. Hard wooden piece. Delicious pork. I was gonna say, aren't these at least one I can turn in immediately? Werebores, 30 werebores. Nice. I love it when it has you go back and kill easy enemies now. Hey, remember that 200 kill quest you just did like a level ago? We need 30 more of them now. Oh yeah, see, for example, so I'll use all my buffs. I just realized all my buffs are gone. So, buff myself with that one. I think now, I might actually now be at cap buff, or the NPC buff level. I don't remember what my health was before. I'd have to see it, but I'll go see a cap guy, or a buff guy after this and see if, I'll go see a buff guy after this and see if my health changes. Boom. King Rhinos done. And that was, I don't know, 2-3%. 4% maybe. I wasn't really paying attention to my percentage before. But yeah, it's just KR now. I just keep doing KR. At least until 98, right? Yes, thank God for that. I actually like doing, I like when they just have you do one of these enemies. Not like a crazy strong enemy, but just like a middle boss, like a middle, what is it called? Middle pre-boss. I can't think of the fucking name of them, but like a middle boss area. The middle of the dungeon boss. Like in Zelda. Hey, you guys remember fighting the middle dungeon boss in Zelda? I do. You remember back in my day. We used to beat Galma with Deku sticks because it did more damage. We didn't use that dinky little sword. The sticks hurt more. Okay, King Rhinos. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, that's what I should do. I should fucking... Let's see. Oh, yeah, I got it. Here in, let's see, what time? How long was streaming? 2:44, so like in maybe like 15 minutes we'll see if my girlfriend wakes up, but I might do something fun and here soon, like swap to another game. Just for the funsies. Maybe I'll see if Tabs actually fires up. Actually, I just bought something. I bought something on Switch the other day that I've been kind of sitting on and looking at because I was like, this might be fun to play on stream. It's called Ziggurat 2 or something, and I haven't even touched it yet, but if I didn't have to plug in a whole capture card to switch everything around for that, we'd play some Ziggurat 2. I'm just like sitting here thinking about fun things, cool things. I love doing interesting random things at the end of my streams. Let's play a level of some video game. Let's do something, see something else that you may have never seen before. It's like a present or a little treat for the people who actually watch and stick around to the end. Come on, King Rhinos, you fuck. Oh, good. Making sure I didn't have one to turn in. Okay. Who am I at? 14%. That's right. I gotta remember to watch and see how much percent I'm actually getting. Oh yeah, it did not pop off. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Okay. I was like, where's my music? Oh, it's about to fucking end. Oh, it's still got a while. Let's see. I need to find something bumping. This is like too chill. I like chill, but I don't like too chill. It's like, goddamn, just suggest me some real fucking music. Don't suggest me like these playlists, please. Goddamn, I hate fucking YouTube sometimes. Actually, a lot of the times these days, YouTube be pissing me off in our modern day. At least I know that this will be bumpier. More worth the bumps. Okay, what's that at? 19. Let's see what we get. Up to 21. Oh boy. This is what I mean when 100 area starts to get really crunchy. And it's just like, this doesn't feel good anymore. This feels like work. No, I appreciate it. Yeah, I love, let's see, White Bat Audio. They do some pretty good shit over there. Yeah, I try not to play like there's a lot of copyright free music out there, but a lot of it just sounds really corny and generic and not good. But typically the stuff that I find on the White Bat audio channel has like it sounds like someone actually put effort into making it. Even though it's just mostly beeps and boops, it's still like has structure and a hook and all that stuff. Like it's actual like music. It's not just shitty generic shat out kind of beeps and boops and easy stuff and something free for people. It's like real effort. And as a streamer, I really appreciate it, especially the 5-hour plus playlist where it makes it really easy to have. You just put it up and you're good to go. And there's no fucking ads in the middle of it, so I don't have to worry about that shit all the time. You just put it up and you go. And all homie asks for is attribution in the comments. I am more than happy to do that. Once this channel actually starts generating money, the first plan, one of the first plans with that money is to actually buy music. Believe me, I'll be buying real music. It just doesn't make sense to me to spend a bunch of money. Like, I've already bought a computer and fucking streaming equipment, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense to spend a bunch of money on channel stuff if the channel itself isn't generating revenue. So, one of these days, once it starts happening, I'll be using that. It's all gonna go into making things better. Better PC, so the footage will be crisper. A better mic, so I don't have to hunch over to speak into it properly without scream peeking it. Although honestly, like it's kind of funny. Besides my character right now, she's trying to give pets to her little shoulder dudes. I've had this mic and computer. It's like, as long as I've had this channel, so as long as this channel's existed 6-7 years now, nearly 8 years possibly at this point, I've had the same mic, the same computer, all this, pretty much the same equipment, and it's just worked fine. The first mic I bought, because I didn't buy a bullshit fucking snowball mic or something like that. I didn't follow the trends. I looked at what was available at the store that I was at the time, and I was like, well, from everything I can see, this looks like a decent mic. So, it was not as cheap as this snowball mic. I think I paid like $60 for this mic or something, and it's just a USB mic. It just plugs straight in the computer. There's no DAC or anything like that. It's just fucking USB straight into my into a USB port. I was almost said a Thunderbolt, but I don't even think it's Thunderbolt or 3.0 or anything. It's just USB. Pretty sure. And, oh, hello! How's it going, sir? I'm just doing King Ranos back and forth for... I don't have much time left in the stream, honestly, but I appreciate the help. I was gonna say, it'll certainly be faster. But yeah, just the mic has worked great. Ever since I first got it, and people are generally, from what I've seen and seen people say about it, it's generally worked fine, and it's like, perfect. Who cares? Don't need to change anything. Yeah, today was a rough one, and especially because I started so damn late. So, and I was like, and since my girlfriend's like passed out over here right now, so I was just like, fucking, I'll just run it long, make up for that. I was gonna say, at least you were able to make it today, though, because if otherwise it would have been over. It would have been over by like an hour at least to go, probably. And so. Kind of worked out. Well, I was thinking like switch and play some tabs or do something fun like that for a while, but I was like, I don't know. I was like, it's getting fucking late, and my girlfriend's still asleep, and we have not had dinner yet. So I should probably wake her up, and we should probably get some food around here soon and figure that out instead of me spending the whole night just sitting here streaming. As much as I'd rather do that, not gonna lie. Actually, I've said to my girlfriend before, if it wasn't for the fact that I have a girlfriend, I would literally have I probably would be doing 4 streams a day. The only reason I don't is because I value her time and want to give some of mine to her. So, because otherwise we don't have a lot throughout the day. Our evenings are really all we have. But if I didn't have a girlfriend, you'd be getting 4 shifty streams a day. Which is fucking too much, probably, honestly. Oh, you mean because of your condition? Oh, just addict Fiesta. I see. Hey, fair enough. I mean, well, see, that's my problem. Is that I love and play so many games, but I get bored. I get bored real fucking easy, real fast. Especially these days. Like, before I started streaming again on a typical weekend, say I'm chilling, playing games most of the day. There's like, I don't even know the last time I spent all day playing a single game, you know what I mean? I couldn't even tell you the last time I did that. Who fucking knows? Years, probably. Maybe when I think probably the last time I did that was when I was like really into Persona Royal. That was probably the last time I did that, when I was playing Persona Royal by myself and just chilling. And I probably played that most of the day, but like nowadays, man, I'm taking breaks. I'm like, I'll play a game for 2 or 3 hours, and then like, all right, I gotta switch to something else. I gotta play something else. I just like, I get so bored. And then right now I'm kind of dealing with an issue where I want to play Crimson Desert so badly, and I don't want to start anything else until I finish playing Crimson Desert. But that's kind of a problem because Crimson Desert is like this massive, it's so massive. There's so much to do and see and experience and explore and fucking touch and figure out. Like, the game is not even like, probably barely been scratched really by people yet. Like, I haven't seen anybody like 100% Crimson Desert or anything like, or find everything in Crimson Desert. And it's like the game is so massive. And so I'm having a problem like playing anything else because I'm like, I feel like I should be playing Crimson Desert right now. So I'm kind of that's kind of an issue too, because I'll play it for a couple hours at the end of the night and be fucking passing out with the controller in my hand. I think so. Crimson Desert's fucking fantastic, but it's like I've been wanting to play it so bad that it's like now I feel bad if I'm not playing it. It's kind of hard to explain. It's like I've wanted to play it so bad, and I've wanted to play it so bad that it just like I can't play anything else because like I've been thinking like, so I stopped playing Star Wars Galaxies on stream, but I've still been playing it in just my personal time. Well, I haven't logged in probably 2 or 3 days now because I'm like, I feel like at the end of the night I should be playing Crimson Desert instead of spending my time on Star Wars Galaxies or something like that. Which sucks because I want to play Star Wars Galaxies really badly too. That was the whole point of me not playing Galaxies on stream anymore, was to get through Galaxies and play it and get to a point where I could like actually do stuff and then start streaming it again. It's a MMO. Oh no, the Crimson Desert. It's a single player from the same people that made Black Desert Online. So interesting story about it. It actually was supposed to be an MMO originally, but they scrapped that in favor of a single-player game because the sheer amount of mechanical complexity that exists in Crimson Desert could not be done in an MMO. You could not do the things that you could do in Crimson Desert in an MMO, just flat out. I don't know if you saw the Crimson Desert streams at all. All I gotta say is play what you have fun with. Yep. I mean, that's, 100%. I'm just kind of dealing with it's just my own, personal, fucking talking myself out of things. But, yeah, Crimson Desert. And so, like, you can, so, like, for example, holding LB in Crimson Desert, if you don't have, like, your sword out or anything, you, like, enter, like, a touch mode, sort of. So, like, you could touch fucking everything in that game. So, like, everything has, like, a purpose of some kind, or can be used. So, like, every goddamn pot, every goddamn barrel, every goddamn stupid jar on a shelf somewhere in a shop can be touched and picked up and, like, interacted with individually and has its own, like, thing in the game. Whereas opposed to, you play most games, RPGs, you walk into a building and it's like, oh, you can open the chest that's in the corner and nothing else is touchable, for example. But not in Crimson Desert. Everything is touchable. There's like all kinds of crazy, weird things in the game. Like I did something. I don't know, beat some bandits up somewhere. It's just some random fucking building. But hiding in a chest, it was like in one of the cupboards or something, inside of a chest in a cupboard, was like a set of earrings. And the earrings, when you equip them and then use them, they play a song. They just they're like music box earrings and shit like that. It's just, unuseful but interesting equipment and things like that. And I love video games that do stuff like that. I don't care if I have a helmet. I just found a helmet last night while I was playing, actually, that somehow I can, like, use it. It's like a flame helmet. It, like, shoots flames out or some shit somehow. I don't even know. I can't use it yet, apparently. I can't, like, it needs to be filled with gas or something. It says you can't use this yet or something. But I just love games that make random weird equipment like that. Like, that's peak fall, like Bethesda. It's like peak Bethesda, you know what I mean? Where you're exploring a dungeon somewhere and you find a one-of-one fucking whatever, weird item or weird sword, legendary weapon, or some ring that does something crazy or something like that. It's like, that's what it feels like. So like Crimson Desert is just, there's a lot to it, and it's like gonna take a lot of time to play and get through. Which is kind of the crux of the issue, because it's like, I fucking want to play other things, but I can't do that while I'm stuck in this wanting to play Crimson Desert phase. I don't know, it's like first world problems. It's like the worst problem to have. Which video game do I play now? But yeah, that's just kind of been how it is for, like, at the end of the night I'll go play whatever, and it's like, I should keep playing Crimson Desert. I need to put more time into that. Hello, Goran, how's it going? I just looked over and saw the blue, and I was like, oh, hello. I was just thinking about you today earlier, actually, when I was like playing Skyrim, and let's see, check cornbread. Oh, that's cool, nice. But yeah, I was actually just thinking about you earlier while I was playing Skyrim, and I was like, I showed everyone some cool, fun, like a potential Starfield plan that I have that also ties in with Star Wars. And I was like, oh man, I wish Goran was here seeing this right now. He'd think this is pretty cool. Right. Stupid caimans. There we go. Nope, not quite. There we go. You can get on your mount like between their attacks if you time it just right. It also helps if you have a mount with a really high mount speed. So like if you've got the unicorn, for example, where it's almost an instant mount, it's easier to get away from enemies' attacks. Oh, I can mount while they hit. Interesting. I'll have to try that. Just keep spamming the mouse button or the mount button. Huh? I'll try that. I always try to time it like perfect between their hits because they hit you, and then the moment that they do, you hit the mount button. It usually is like enough time to get on your mount before they hit you again. But that also fails to work if you've got several different enemies around you at hitting all these different times, because then they just keep you off your mount permanently, basically. So yeah, I'll just try that. I've never tried spamming the button. I'll see if that works. Oh yeah, no problem. I'm gonna run back and forth and keep beating up King Rhinos, but I'll just be right here. I won't leave the party. I'll probably still be fighting him by the time you get back. Oh, you're good. I was gonna say, you can check your thing. I'll check again in 5 minutes. Okay. Getting close. 86 really shot up from where we were before, that's for sure. Yeah, it sure is. Yeah, it's just the design of the game, unfortunately. Full MMO. If you want to get anything done, you better get it done with a bunch of people, or else it's gonna take you forever if you can even get it done at all. Oh, we're on the final stretch. 91. Almost 92. probably just go to 98, and then we'll 98% like level, not 98%, but once I hit 98, we'll probably call it for the night. I was gonna swap over to something else, but this works. This is perfect. Round it out with getting a perfect level, and then it's getting late anyway, so like I said, I still gotta wake my girlfriend up. We should probably make food at some point soon. On to 6. Yeah, it's like, it's kind of interesting to see how how trivial the game becomes when you have a killer. That's almost like I don't know, man. It's almost like the problem with the MMO itself. It would be nice if there was some kind of a balance where things weren't like you didn't need the killers, or I don't know. It's almost it makes it arbitrary. If that makes sense. It makes the leveling, the having to get through the difficulty of the enemy, it just makes it arbitrary, because you could just have someone that's 140 plus come in and just bop him, give him a fucking single hit, and he's dead. And it's just like, why do we even bother with this? Why? Just call a killer. I don't know, it should be, I don't know. There's some kind of balance that needs to be found there. That's the WoW killer. That's the WoW killer. When a game can figure out that balance, that's the WoW killer. There it is. Oh, no, it's perfect timing, actually. Let's see. So I'll accept all these quests so we don't have to do it tomorrow. Oh, I don't really want... You know, I'll take the Mad Slug eggs, because we gotta do slug quests anyway. Shadow Symbol. Stranded Royden. Merchant Request 1. Shadow Blades. Lapland Kills. And a Monkill. Oop. Let's see. Gather Monkill. There we go. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Nice, cool shot. Oh, dang it, barely. You can't even get me in that shot when I'm doing that. There we go. And that says I get it just right. This is going to be a difficult one to get. That should work. Perfect. And that will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for showing up, Saber. I really appreciate the help at the end there. Everybody, have a wonderful evening. For everyone with travels, do all the things. Like, share, subscribe, do all the things. Tell your friends how awesome you are for being here, and all the etc. etc. Call your mom and be like, hey mom, why aren't you subscribed? You can't disown me, I disown you, and you're going in the home right now. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see you first thing in the morning for Skyrim. Fair Winds travels, do all the things. Fair Winds and blah 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 blah. Bye. Have a good night. Bye. And thank you, Saber. Bye.